My name is James. I will be doing this review on how we're going to be building this 1999 Chevy step van. It's like a bread truck style, stripped out, one seat. We bought it from a fire department, and we're going to be making this full-time, practical, and cost-effective living. So we're going to be starting a YouTube series, and I'll be going in depth, and any questions you guys have, feel free to ask. We'll let you know. If you guys have any input, feel free. We're always open to ideas. So let's get started with the truck. The truck's in beautiful condition. Obviously came from a fire department, so they took care of it. Today is January 12th, 2019, and so that makes this truck 20 years old. And there's 6,700 miles on it. Right now I'm doing a little bit of preventative maintenance right now. This generator's only got 26 hours on it, but you're supposed to do it at the first 25, even though it's like 5 years old. But so we're gonna have heat, we're gonna have lights, and we're gonna see if we can get a couple of things done on this 35-degree 2-day before Christmas holiday. Alright, we're gonna start drilling these rivets out. There's like 3 million per section, of course, but this is actually the last piece they put in, so this is gonna be the first piece we're gonna take out. One rivet all the way down, and then they're looking at the ceiling. Pop a couple of these out. This is what we're working with. Insulation's pretty lame there.
Doesn't look like very much.
So the next thing I'm going to be working on is, this was a fire department, so they have strobe lights. Pretty much all this is coming out. We're going to be making room for a radio and speakers. That's the windshield wiper motor. We're keeping that, obviously. Making sure we're going to keep room back here for the windshield wipers to move. And pretty much removing all this.
The swivel cuts the rivet quick and hopefully keeps it from spinning in the hole. Any amount we can speed this up is going to help a lot because there's a lot of rivets.
What the channel looks like that we're working with.
You can already feel a little condensation on the inside, so when we put this back up, it needs to be vapor tight, so we don't have any condensation.
So far, what we've been doing is ripping out the ceiling and pulling out that insulation back there. We got some new insulation we're going to be using to go up in the ceiling, 1.5 inches PVC up in the channel up here, so we can run some wires through.
Angled cut on the end so you can insert it. Goes in like that. And then we use a composite wedge. Composite wedge is the same price as the wood ones, and they snap up easier.
We've been putting wood planks in these channels right here. As you can see, we have them going all the way forward. the idea behind this is we're gonna try to stiffen up the roof since we're gonna be adding solar panels to it, and to help with the noise, because this van is quite noisy. We had a 600-mile trip back home from where we bought it out of state, and a lot of this preparation work we're going to be doing to cut down on driving noise, because that is pretty annoying. So, I mean, we have these doors, these sliding doors apart. We're going to be insulating those.
These two panels covering the pocket doors are kind of like drums. So we're cutting them off to put some sound insulation on the inside and some plywood on the outside.
So there's the door pocket. We were not able to get to the rivets on the inside of the door, so we have to make this cut. But all we do is take the grinder, stick it in there so we can get the sawzall blade and go straight down.
Kind of like a drum. Okay, we're needing to flatten this out to be able to attach the ceiling to a nice flat surface, so we need to grind these little rivets off there. There's only about 1,000 of them. We drilled out already, but left the little nubs. And then back here, I'm running a bead of caulk or of liquid nails along the edges of these furring strips just to tighten them up.
So the first biggest decision for us was, were we going to get a diesel van or a gas van? And I am a diesel mechanic, so I have a little bit of background with the diesel aspect. In the end, we are looking for reliability, the ability to buy parts. We're looking for convenience. It says a Chevy 350 in it. Gas is available everywhere. There's a million 350 engines. You know, I'm not saying nothing's ever gonna go wrong with it, but it's pretty tried and true. You know, if this engine blew up tomorrow, it's not gonna drain the savings account trying to put a new diesel engine, finding a specialist, because I'm not capable of doing this type of work, and you know, in a time crunch when this is your house. The generator we are going to choose is going to be a generator inverter for air conditioning. We're going to get a 5,000 watt air conditioner, 5,000 BTU, excuse me, my bad, air conditioner for, and we're going to mount it in the rear, but we're going to make it so you can't see it from the outside. So a big portion of that would be gas. The generator is going to be gas, so we don't want to have to get two types of different fuel here. You just want to get one fuel, be able to pump it out of the tank. We might be adding to this tank because it's only like a 30-gallon tank, and when you only get 10 miles a gallon, it's not a very good range when you're trying to go cross country. Obviously, we live in the Northeast because it's 20 degrees outside now, and we plan on taking this vehicle further south, much further south, where it's nice. So, practicality, this thing has 6,700 miles on it, and we put 700 of those miles on it ourselves. So, yeah, so gas was a big push for us. We, you know, diesel is nice, you're paying more per gallon, you get a little bit more distance mileage-wise, but nothing crazy. So that was our main reason for going the route of gasoline versus diesel. So I hope that answers some of your guys' questions. I know some of you guys were wondering. So guys, I apologize for the wind, but we did decide on a generator, so we are actually temporarily using it for everything around that we could possibly need. But we did go with the Predator. I found this used for, I'll flip the camera around so you guys can get a better picture of it. But it is a 3,000 running watt. It's got electric start, and I think the battery might be dead. and or pull start, which I do like. So we have options there. But this retails, I believe, for like $700. We got it for $400. It has 100 hours on it, but it was pretty well maintained. So, and it's super quiet. I'm gonna start it up for you guys real quick. So this is the unit itself. Pretty self-explanatory. 2 plugs, one standard 220 line. It's a Predator 3500 watt. It's the inverter, so it's a safe power. It was running for a little bit, but you turn it to start, turn the eco throttle off, and then hit the starter. That's as loud as it is on full throttle. So if you turn the eco throttle on, it cuts down significantly. You know, you can check, this is your voltage right here, your amp draw, your wattage draw, and then the hours. So it's got 104 hours on it. We just used it 2 hours today. I really like this unit. It seems to be doing pretty awesome. So I'm just gonna unlock the wheels, push it back in the truck, lock the wheels, and put it away. So that concludes our first video. We're already starting the second video. We're gonna be mounting the solar panels. We're gonna be installing the radio. We got new seats. We're gonna be installing the generator. All kinds of good stuff. So that's upcoming and soon. Thank you guys for watching.